Yo, what's good? It's Ant McKee from the Laundromat.
K Rose, aka Cheese.
Esco or Lee.
And we back, man. Episode, what's this, Kyle? 15?
It's 15, man. It's 15. I mean, we moving.
So let's get into it, man. Let's shout out these black businesses. Who y'all want to shout out?
So actually, for real, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. It's not a black business, but this guy's still my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing a t-shirt. If y'all watching the YouTube, it's called No Assists Company. So No Assist is a clothing brand. I guess obviously it's a play on a basketball term, not passing the ball. It's my guy Peyton Mortley, and you can see this business on Instagram, No Assist Co. on Instagram. Check it out. I'm saying,
get a bucket.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to shout out my man. Actually, we used to hoop together. My man Teron Barnes. He got a joint. He kind of like a curator, curates some nice fits for everybody. He got an Instagram called Drip Soul Separately. That's what it's called. Drip Soul Separate. There's no Lee on the end. Just Drip Soul Separate, spelled just like that.
Is it really sold separately, bro? It's really sold separately?
No, it's just, I don't know if it's sold separately or if it's sold like wholesale. But I know he's selling the drip. So, I mean, basically, go on that joint. You can check out some nice ideas for some fits you can put together. Also, he just started, making his own shit. So, go and check that out.
Bet.
Okay. And then likewise with my man Kyle, I'm gonna shout out to our Bloomsburg brother Peyton, with his clothing brand No Assist. Shout out to him, and also shout out to my man Brandon, not my brother, but Brandon with the hat, XO Sour merch. You can go ahead and look him up on Instagram. That should be the new thing, though, yo. We not promoting no more businesses unless we get discounts or merch or something, man. Like, come on,
Suge Knight shit, bro.
You gotta hook us up, man.
I can tell you feel strongly, bro. You just got dumb loud. You like, you mean?
Right, I can respect it.
I respect that, though. Yeah, we definitely need. You mean? I want to shout out, send us something. You mean?
I can respect it, bro. And talk to me. What's up with this or that, bro?
So look, we back. I know y'all missed this segment, so we're back with this or that, man. So we're gonna get right into it. So you guys are you guys big on crime shows?
It depends, bro. I think watching it with somebody. I'm not a boy that just will just sit down and just have a crime show. So when you was a young boy, you ain't just sit home during the summer when you was bored, nothing to do that day, and just sit there and watch like Law and Order SVU or some shit? No, see, that's different though. Law and Order a little different SVU because that's like the joint that joint is on
a crime show though, bro.
No. It is a crime show. It is a crime show. What I'm saying is that joint is so good that'll be on your TV just to be on your TV. Like I didn't just watch crime shows because I think it's just I don't know, not by myself. No.
Well, perfect then, because we're gonna go with I would say in my opinion the biggest two crime shows out there. So we going Law and Order or Criminal Minds.
Law and Order, Criminal Minds, and yo, you can see this light. Y'all see the light?
Yeah, what's going on? Bro? You got a fire?
Exorcism in the crib.
I gotta ask a question, bro. How many people need to change a light bulb, dog? This joint, this joint drawn a little bit. Hold up, yo.
Cheese.
Let me pause this joint real quick. Hold on, bro. Yeah. So I just started back up. All right, so we back. You know what I'm saying? My light was on some nut shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to get a light. You know what I'm saying? So we Gucci. We Gucci.
We back, man. But I said Law and Order or Criminal Minds, man.
You go ahead first, Lee.
Easy joint for me. Law and Order. I ain't even never watched Criminal Minds, bro.
What?
I can't get into it.
You gotta catch up, bro.
Catch up. I'm not watching 19,000 seasons anything.
Nah, Criminal Minds is straight. I only know the joint from Shamar Moore. Like that's why I know that be on the show or whatever. But that's the show I'm talking about. Like Criminal Minds will come on if I'm just chilling with somebody. That joint will come on. We just watching it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't just be turned on Criminal Minds. That joint it's the same episode every time.
I don't think people turn on Law and Order either. They just both be on.
No, I know.
No, bro. I've turned to Law and Order before, bro, by myself. Okay. Like I've tuned in.
Yeah.
Not now. Like I don't watch it now. But like I remember, like when I was like in high school, if it was nothing to do, like it was raining, it was a summer day, shit to do outside, no practice, bro. Law and Order SVU.
Never fails.
Right on. Never fails.
Bet that.
All right, so okay, that one was a little easy. So we're gonna warm it up. So, it depends what type of person you are. All right, if you have to give up one for the rest of your life, what are you doing? You can't watch movies anymore for the rest of your life, or you can't listen to music anymore for the rest of your life?
I'm definitely going with I can't watch movies for the rest of my life. I definitely want the music before the movies for sure. Yeah. For sure.
I was just talking to somebody the other day, like music for me, I feel like it's like a soundtrack for your life. You can't really live without music. Like if you just walking down the street it's kind of boring. You walking down the street listening to your favorite album, that make your whole day better, bro.
You be making a soundtrack when you walk down the street.
Yeah, bro. You mean like, remember when Get Rich or Die Trying came out and everybody thought it was art? You had shit in my headphones on the bus on the way to school.
Yeah, I think also too, like with music, you can live with music. Like you can listen to an album. I know I'm heavy with this actually. If I love a song, I will replay that joint 5 times. You can't watch a movie 5 times. Once you watch it the first time, you need it.
I know people who do that. I know people who do that. Like how many times have you seen Friday or Space Jams?
Yeah, I'm talking about in a row. Like you ain't just like you may watch it frequently, but you ain't about to watch Friday 5 days in 5. You know what I mean? Like all week.
I'll tell you what in this debate right now. So it's a lot of music in movies. Ain't no movies in music. Well, I mean, there's references.
There's references, yeah, they be.
I ain't think about it. I mean,
I guess I'm gonna be the unpopular opinion. I'm gonna go with. I might give up music because I'm just a big movie guy, man. Movies play a big.
I mean, you have been a lot of stuff.
Oh man,
yeah, you got a new show on Netflix and everything.
I set myself up for that one. I didn't. That joint look kind of corny, man. My man Jamie, I don't know what he's doing. I'm
gonna check it out before I say it's corny. I don't know.
I definitely gotta check that joint out.
Can look corny, but can be. I don't know.
I trust Jamie Foxx. Yeah, I trust Jamie Foxx.
Man, it looked like Cheese and Esco. They in agreement with a lot of stuff. So I don't know how this last one's gonna go. But to me, this is a tough one. All right, which series are you going with? The Friday series or Bad Boys series?
You go ahead first, Leak.
Damn, dog, why you do me like that?
I mean, time to think, brother. I gotta think.
Hey, no chin. You give me no assist on that, John.
That's a good. I mean, my guys' merch, P Mort, no assists. Yeah. Nah, actually, I got you, Leak. If you still thinking.
All right, but yeah, I don't know. Let me think for a second.
I say this: my favorite movie. My 2 favorite movies of all time is the first one is Friday, and then the other one is The Matrix. So the first Friday is that's my John.
That's a random ass
one too, bro. That's a crazy one too.
The Matrix?
You gotta understand, bro. I'm checking both boxes: an action movie and a comedy. You know what I'm saying? Those are my 2 favorite movies. You feel me?
I can respect it.
You know what I'm saying? But I will say, if we talking about a series, I'm going Bad Boys, the series overall, over the Friday series. But Friday's my favorite movie of all time.
Did you see the last Bad Boys? Did you see Bad Boys for Life?
I went to the theaters to go see that joint, and that joint was not that bad. It wasn't bad to me.
It was all right. It was
solid. They was old, but it was washed, but it was solid. It was solid.
I'm gonna go with the Friday series, and for me, I feel like they were on par with like how each one got progressively kind of worse. Well, actually, Bad Boys 2 might be the best one of that series, but for Friday, they kind of all got worse. And the third one was kind of like. They was all right, but they was just all right,
Was the third one the one with Terry Crews?
Yeah,
the joint with Terry Crews, Money Mike, and all them. Like that joint was all right.
That joint was all right though.
Yeah, that joint was all right. But I'm gonna go with Friday because I don't really like when movies have like a 1-2 run and they try to drop a third joint or a second joint 20 years later. I don't like that.
You didn't like Bad Boys 3?
I said it was all right.
It was okay.
I just don't like. I don't like that shit. I feel like it's always a money grab, and it almost never goes well. And they only got lucky because it's Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. If it could have been anybody else, it should have been trash.
Got you.
So going off that, Esco, I actually changed the this or that to make it a little bit more difficult. Did you see Coming to America 2?
Yeah.
Coming to America 2 or Bad Boys for Life?
Bad Boys for Life, hands down.
It's not even close, bro. It's not even close.
Because you said 20-year gaps. You don't like that. They both did the same thing.
But for me, Coming to America, John, it was okay for me. Like it was all right again for me because I went into it not thinking it was gonna be some masterpiece of like cinema. You mean like because Coming to America was just a funny movie. It wasn't some masterpiece of cinema. Like it wasn't an Oscar winning, for the actors type shit. So I went into it not just not being too hard on it.
You didn't have high expectations for it.
Yeah, I didn't have too high expectations, so it kind of landed where I thought it would for me.
Bad Boys for Life was cool for me until the end when his son was the Puerto Rican boy, and I'm like, come on now.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on now.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
He's with his light again, man.
Bro, yeah, this joint flickering, but I got
let it rock.
The lamp gonna hold me down. It's the light bulb in the back. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make it through. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
That was it for this or that, man. So we can go on to the next.
We can go on. All right, bet.
I gotta ask you, what you see, bro? Ain't that like that was new?
What I'm seeing right now is this light. It's throwing me off a little bit.
Yeah,
I might have to turn it off in a minute, but hold up.
You can be able to see shit in a second.
No, bro. We need some ads so we can pay these bills. You know how the radio people say?
Oh yeah, let's pay these bills real quick.
I need that joint to happen ASAP. But let me see. All right, so yeah, let me see, man. So yeah, so what you see cheese segment, y'all know how I go. What I see on social media, and we talk about it. So what did I see? I gotta actually remember. Let me pull this joint up.
It's been a long week.
All right, so I was on Twitter.
Long week.
And I'm always on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on Twitter all day. Yeah, and it's Monday. Because you know the week starts on Sunday if y'all didn't know that. So I was on Twitter, whatever, like I'm always am, and this girl tweeted, I don't care how upset I am. I'm not giving my man a silent treatment. Why would I punish him with a reward?
Hey, yo, I was almost with her, and then she pissed me off at the end.
Why would I punish him with a
reward? She almost had us.
So in the first half.
I thought that was a great tweet because I'm like, yo, she gets it, bro. Like for real. All right, well, I can't. I'm single, so I guess I can say something like this. Y'all, I don't know how y'all can speak on this. She's saying that the silent treatment, we be looking forward to silent treatment because that means they're not talking to us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, speak on that, bro. Why you say that?
I feel like she ratting. She ain't had to say that.
Yeah, she giving up too much game.
Yeah, it's too much free game, man.
It's too much free game.
She thinks she gilly. She tripping.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. In general, that works because most of the time you don't be wanting to hear nobody talk. Like after a while, you get tired. If you sit with somebody all the time, you don't hear them talk. But I will say, if you can find somebody you can just chill with and you can enjoy each other's silence, then that's the best shit for you.
Gotcha.
Then the silent treatment don't matter.
Got you. I guess the reason I thought this was a pretty good tweet was because I thought it was funny because I was like that she really got some game, and then I also was like the bigger point I was wanted to do was what ways, like if someone wanted to punish you, I guess it's a weird way to say it. I don't know how to phrase it, but like if they wanted to punish you, what way is like worse for y'all? Like for some people, the silent treatment is terrible. Like if you're not talking to somebody, for some people, that's the worst thing in the world. They feel like shit. That really hurts them. And for other people, they'd be like, man, who cares? Like you got to like yell at them or whatever. So what ways do like affect you guys the most, you would say?
Do I really want to say this out loud? I mean, you
can always lie.
For the love of the podcast, I'm gonna keep it real. If you want to get on my nerves, you want to punish me, just nag me all day. I hate that shit.
Just nag you. So if you're doing some bullshit, basically the best way to get at you, it ain't gotta be like a girlfriend thing. It'd be anybody. They just gotta nag you.
Yeah, just keep talking about it. After I said okay, I get it, and just keep bringing it up, and just keep going and going. Yeah, nah, man.
Well, that annoys you, I would say, though. That doesn't make you feel bad about something you may have done, though. That just annoys you. So that's why I was saying, like, what makes you feel bad? Yeah, like, what can someone do to make you feel bad? Unless you're just a savage.
No, I mean, I guess if the only way I really feel bad is if I see, like, it really hurt somebody, and I just see them, like, just hurt. I'm like, damn, man, that was corny. Why'd I do that?
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I got to give a fuck about you. So if I don't care about how you feel, then I'm not gonna care about how you feel. And that's gonna be that. But if it's somebody I give a fuck about, like, and I really care, I think the thing that hurts me the most is when they tell me exactly what the hell I did. Because usually because I'm pretty observant, so I usually can pick up shit. Like I'll know when I'm doing some bullshit. Like I'll be like, yeah, I did that. That was nutty. I did that. But like, and I'll be like, my bad. Like usually, but like, if I miss it and I don't know, and when somebody's telling me, I'm like, damn, that should be like, damn, that's what hurt me the most, I think.
Got you. Yeah. I'm similar, bro.
Single man.
I keep it a bean. The silent, that's actually I thought the tweet was funny, but the silent treatment, I think, works on me. Like for me, the biggest thing that would make me feel bad is like if someone is disappointed in me. So if I do something, I'm big on that. Like never wanting to disappoint somebody. So if I did something nutty or if I was on some bullshit, if the person does a good job, like on letting me know, like, yo, you really disappointed me with your actions. And let's say the silent treatment comes with that shit kills me. Like, bro, I'd be like, damn, like I really.
They not talking to you, like,
like
so think about it, like.
It's like you don't gotta yell at me to make like if somebody yells at me or whatever, I'm chill. Like you ain't about to like I ain't gonna throw me off my pivot. But if you show me I disappointed you, I'll be like, damn, dog, I was on some nut shit. Yeah. I'll be trying to be cool, you know what I'm saying? But that's a good John. She definitely.
What you do to get back on their good side, Cheese?
You know what I'm saying? You gotta make up for it. Let's say like you just gotta make up for it. That's how I'm good at too. And like if once you tell me that, I will try to find a way to make up for it. Like you just gotta find a way. Like, yo, what can I do to make up for this? I think that's a big question you can ask somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Cheese, they say the best apology is change behavior.
I'm gonna do that. if it needs to be changed, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But see, the thing is, Leak, the secret is you gotta ask more. Like, you gonna change your behavior regardless. But you be like, yo, what else can I do to make this up to you? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are receptive to that. You know what I'm saying? That's a good John. So yeah, she definitely got game with the silent treatment, John. We definitely want you guys to keep doing that. Anyway, my next John that I saw, it was a tweet. I don't even have it in front of me, but I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all have any phrases that, like, when you say them, they mean one thing literally? Like, when you say the phrase, they mean one thing literally, but when you say it, you really mean something else. For example, I saw a tweet or whatever, and it was like, when Black people say, yo, can you do this for me when you get a chance? When they say when you get a chance, they really mean like yesterday, like ASAP, immediately. They don't really mean when you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
And I related because I was like, most times, dog, whenever I say, yo, when you get a chance, I really don't be meaning when you get a chance.
It means hurry up.
I mean the chance right now. Like right now. Like right now.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Like yesterday.
Like, so do y'all have any phrases like that?
I got you. So when I say that's crazy, I don't really think it's crazy. I mean, shut the fuck up.
Is it okay? That's a good John. Is it a number count on it? Because a lot of people say when you say that's crazy twice, that's when we really are trying to tell you.
My first one is polite. I mean, it's all in the tone. I be like, oh, that's crazy. You know?
Yeah.
Then they keep going. The second one, you got, put a little bit more bass in your voice. Like, yeah, that's crazy. That's like, all right now. The third one is like, I gotta end the conversation myself. Like, all right, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
How do you end the conversation? How do you end conversations then, bro? Because I'm a heavy, I don't know. I'm too chill. Like, I'm probably gonna sit there and just endure the convo for real.
So if me and you both chill, so the way you can without disrespecting somebody, end the conversation that you don't really care about is act like you just remembered something you gotta do.
Okay. Do you have this is good. Do you have any like lines that on
I got go-to Jones because I got a dog now. I'm like, oh my, I forgot to feed the dog. No, I'm gonna ride with you, bro. But that was crazy though.
Yeah. That's a good job.
I'm out of there. And then
That's
I'm
a
out
good
of there.
job.
Be getting over.
That's a good
I'm
job.
out of there.
What about you, Leak?
I don't know about. I was over here trying to think of a saying that I say something that I don't really. The only thing I can say that I say that I don't always mean is that, like, I don't really say thank you anymore. I say I appreciate you more. Like, I say I appreciate you. And a lot of the time I just be saying that shit, like delivery boy deliver my food or some shit. And I'm like, I appreciate you, bro. Like, I mean, it's be dumb shit.
Yeah. But do you actually appreciate?
I'm thankful, but I don't really. I mean, I'm appreciative of his service, but I don't really appreciate that nigga. You know? What I mean?
Yeah. I'm heavy for that too. I didn't even think about that. I'm heavy. I appreciate.
I say I appreciate you. I be like, appreciate you.
I think that's a regular saying now that like we just have like adopted. Like we really don't be appreciating everybody.
I don't appreciate these niggas, but like, I don't appreciate people like that. But I appreciate their actions, I guess, in that moment.
Yeah. That's a good job.
I appreciate you.
But people accept
I guess it makes people feel good too.
Yeah. I'm about to say people accept that. They be like, oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, you got it, bro. Yo, so you know what's crazy? I'm thinking about some Jones because like I think it's crazy how you can have a couple of these types of phrases, but I'm always in a situation where like let's say I have conflicting plans. So like one person, I'm not heavy popular boy, but one person hit me up like, yo, May 9th, we doing this. And then like 2 days later, somebody else be like, yo, May 9th, we doing this. So I gotta like,
you the man out here.
Right.
Not really, but I'm always in that
booked
situation.
up.
Yeah, you get booked up basically. And so I'm always in a situation like I saw a tweet when it was like, it's two different Jones. If you're trying to get out of a plan, you be like, yo, are we still going? Like whenever someone asks you, are we still doing this? Are we still going? They don't really want to do it. And it was like, if they really want to do it and they want the answer to that question for real, they'd be like, yo, we still going. And they'll add right. Like, we still going, right? And
that's
like,
true. Okay, that's true.
It's two different Jones. So I was like, that's a phrase I always do too. When I be like, yo, are we still going? Like, I really don't want to go. I'm asking you. I don't want to go. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely hit us with that John before. So now
I hit everybody with that John, bro. I don't be trying to do nothing, bro. For real. Sometimes I'm like, I ain't trying to do jack, bro.
No, if I ain't trying to do something, I just be like, no, I'm cool, bro. I'll say no.
Nah, you don't even do that. Esco the king of he hit you up the next morning. Damn, bro.
I'm about to say Esco, yo. Esco just egg you.
Not show up.
He hit you up the next morning. Damn, bro, that's crazy. How y'all have fun? Y'all have
I was just about to say the same thing. Like Esco don't even tell you. He just be like, no, I'm just
like that.
Esco go ghost.
Bro.
Esco heavy ghost boy. You know what I'm saying? That's hilarious. So that's a good
Listen,
John, man.
If I don't answer, that means no, man.
We giving up tape in this segment for sure. So last John, bro. Last John that I saw on social media, and then we're gonna pause it, John, so I can turn this damn light off. This shit killing me. We need a Tyrese John and the Tyrese John. This shit is We need that. So I saw, bro, it was like a big thing on Twitter or whatever. The boy, it was his boy. He looked like Grant Hill in the face. And he was proposing to his, I guess his fiance now, and he gave her an option of 5 different engagement rings. And so on Twitter, like it was the picture, he was kneeling and he had like a whole, like it was like a tray of rings or whatever. And he was just like, yo, like looking at it, like pick one. So everybody was like, yo, he better than me. He messing the game up.
Nigga
like,
thought he was Thanos.
Yeah, real rat, bro. He had the stones. And so everybody was like, yo, you messing the game up. Now it's harder for us. Would y'all do something like that? Y'all wouldn't do something like that? If y'all had the money. If y'all had the money.
Listen, so Bull probably didn't give her all 5 engagement rings. He probably gave her one and took the other 4 back. What's wrong with let her pick one? What's wrong with that?
But the thing is, though, I guess it is like, yeah, he didn't give her all of them, but he bought 5 of them, I'm assuming. Like you still got to
you gotta have an upfront credit or cash that at least get
the rings. I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying, and then you got to take them back.
If you got it and you can make the upfront purchase, and you have the intention of bringing them down, yeah, bro. Because I don't want to give my girl a ring that's gonna be bullshit. She's not gonna like it. Got you. Because then she gonna be mad at me every time she look at that joint. I'm like, give me this nut ass ring, nigga. Like that's not cool.
Well, what if she got mad at you and was like, nigga, you supposed to know what I like? Why you giving me why I gotta choose? That'll happen. That would happen.
You gotta know your girl though. You gotta know your lady. So my girl wouldn't do that. But some niggas have been in that situation. I've seen it.
Me too. I think I've experienced something like that.
I actually agree with Esco on this one because, if I got the bread to do it, I would do it because, especially like when it comes to birthdays and stuff, like I'm a big gift card guy. I don't like guessing what other people want because I get frustrated if I plan something and I like read their reaction and it's not what I want it to be. I'm like, man, fuck so-and-so. Yeah. So, I'd rather give you cash or a gift card and let you choose. So if I had the bread to do that, I'd be like, you know what? Here are the 5 I thought was cool. Which one do you like, yo? Because I'm not about to do this game right here where you take the ring, but then you looking at it like, yo, this shit corny.
Then you in the shower and I heard your phone ring and it's a voicemail. Your girl's on the voicemail talking about, girl, he got you that nut ass ring. I'm gonna be mad as shit.
That's a great convo. Yo, have y'all ever overheard or seen yourself brought up in not a good soul manner in a group chat?
That's a good question.
I never went looking. Like I can't.
No, sometimes it just happens, bro. You just
Well, not in a bad light. Just because I guess my girl real careful, or she do be talking shit.
That's
real careful.
See, I like it. Let's go. You know why, bro? Because that was some real honesty. A lot of boys would be like, "No, my girl would never. Why would she ever talk about me in a group chat?" Yeah. But you kept it being like she's probably just careful.
If she do, she careful. Niggas, I ain't perfect. Niggas ain't perfect.
Yeah, not yeah. You're right. I say this. I don't think I've ever caught myself. No, I know this though. I I haven't caught it, but I do know I've been in situations or I've did things where I was like, she definitely talking shit about me.
So you just assume?
Yeah, I know she's talking shit about me. It's just no way. You know what I mean? I've been in that situation before where, things happen.
I got a funny story, bro. I be using my shorty laptop because I don't got my own at the moment. Okay. So at one point, her joint was connected. So I'm on here, doing business or whatever. They was killing me, bro. And it was popping right up on the laptop. I'm like, yo, that's how you feel?
It wasn't like, I mean, not to get too into it. It was like friends and stuff. Like it was like homies.
It was the homies, yeah. It was the homies.
Damn, they did you
That's
dirty.
Crazy.
They was killing me.
You can't even say you saw that shit. You got this ignorant.
I tried, bro. I caved in. Came home. I said, whoa, what? I said, yo, wait. I said, that's how you feel?
Clenching his fist, looking at the computer and shit.
What? Yeah, that's funny, yo.
Yeah, that's nutty. That's nutty. I think that's okay. That's we can lead us to even something else. Like, I think that's probably like a lady thing. I think more so because I feel like that's like a something they do, or it seems like they do, like where they be like, you do some nut shit, you gonna get trashed in that group chat. Where guys, I don't know how many times guys, we not coming to it.
Yeah, we don't really talk about that shit like that.
Yeah, we keep it. Yeah, and I was explaining that to somebody. I was like, at least with my homies, I was like, me and my homies we don't talk about stuff like that because there's nobody. We keep it personal. Like
if guys get in a group chat, something like crazy had to happen. Like nigga, you won't believe it.
Where you need guidance or some shit. Like we're just too funny not to talk.
Like I don't even know what to do at this point.
Yeah, you need some guidance. Yeah. We don't really just go with anything. I think that's more them. I guess, and to answer the question on this last John for what you see cheese, I don't think I would do that. I wouldn't get the multiple engagement rings because I do think I would. My luck, I would get with somebody who'll be like, you should know what type of ring I would like in my size, and why are you gonna make me make this decision? So, just my luck, I probably would be in that situation. So yeah, I would get one. Cheese. I would do financial my best. Cheese. Yeah, I would do my best to get with her homies and be like, yo, what she like, and try to get one, and then save you money too. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. So to move on, that was good for what you see cheese. That's good Jones, man. That's good Jones. I guess to get a little bit more serious, have you guys been following the Daunte Wright story?
Go ahead.
And actually, hold on. Before y'all even do that, let me turn this light off.
One of us gotta go.
let me turn this light off. Actually,
we gotta get our time.
I know we're back. Say no, my fault.
Yeah. So yeah, I was asking you guys, have you guys been following the Daunte Wright situation? And unfortunately, let me get a background for anybody that doesn't know. Daunte Wright was a 20-year-old father. He had a 2-year-old son, I believe. He was shot and killed by a police officer in Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis. Just some background. They say he was pulled over for having expired tags. One thing led to another. A scuffle, I guess, happened, and a cop, her name Kimberly Potter, she allegedly, which I don't know about this, allegedly thought she was pulling her taser and actually used her gun and shot him one time in the chest. He ended up dying. And there's been like some situations in Minneapolis now where people are very upset about this right now. And she's been charged with a 2nd-degree manslaughter. So just to give background. But yeah, how did y'all feel if y'all have been following the story?
So first, I just want to say, with condolences to that young man's family, his friends, his loved ones, all that. Basically fuck that lady, Kimberly, fuck her. So I haven't been following super close just because this has been a lot of traumatic shit going on just these past couple of years in the media with police shooting Black people. I've had friends recently just get gunned down in their cars. Like just last year, I've had friends get gunned down in their homes in front of their mom's houses. Just last year, I've just had a lot of shit going on where I didn't feel like I could emotionally handle following another case when, there's another one on TV right now. They're doing a trial for it, which we're going to talk about that a little later.
Same exact state too.
Right. So I just couldn't really wrap my head around, jumping down that rabbit hole.
Understand. I respect that. I definitely can respect that. Did you want to go, Ant, before we?
Yeah, I was just gonna kind of same sentiments as Esco. I didn't really follow the case, but from what I was putting together in Twitter, I got a good summary of the story just off of people saying a lot about it and posting about it. And I mean, listen, at the end of the day, let's say I even take Shorty word, she thought it was her taser. I know people personally that killed somebody by mistake. They're in jail for a lot of years. There's a charge for that. So, even if I take your word, which I don't want to, but if I take your word, accidental murdering somebody on accident, it's still a charge and it carries a lot of years. So yeah. You're going to have to deal with that.
Yeah, and I guess we would have to see how that plays out. I mean, obviously with these situations, we've seen them time and time again not play out in our favor, meaning our people's favor. But yeah, you're right. And so like you said, she's been charged with 2nd-degree manslaughter. And just to respond to Esco, I was very similar, bro. Like when it came up, I just feel like, I don't know, like you said, there's a lot of traumatic things going on. A lot of the same similar situations, like you said, and it's the same state. And it came out later that George Floyd's former girlfriend at the time, recently before he was killed, she used to work with Daunte at school because he just recently graduated high school or was in high school. He's only 20 years old. So they had a connection through his girlfriend. So like, it's crazy. And for that to happen almost a year after George Floyd's death, it's just weird. It's just weird.
It's something weird out there.
It's weird. It's weird.
Something out there, man.
It's definitely weird. And so for me, like I didn't really, I don't know. I just was like, I don't know how much I could go into really wanting to learn about the case. Not because I didn't want to understand what happened, because you should get informed. But like you said, we've talked about this. It's traumatic at times. And for him to get pulled over, for example, he also got pulled over. Like they said for expired tags, and then it became a big thing because he had a warrant for his arrest. And that's why they was trying to bring him in. But I also saw some things where like I've had expired tags for a long time, and I remember being.
I feel like every American's had expired tags, so it's like, yo, something that stupid you can die over is just crazy.
It's crazy, and that's why I'm like, bro. I shoot. Recently, I got my joints registered now, but recently I had expired tags, and I used to remember thinking like, damn, I'm gonna put myself at risk just getting pulled over. You know what I mean? So it's just sad. It's definitely sad. So definitely, rest in peace, to Daunte Wright, and hopefully
George Floyd.
Rest in peace to George Floyd. We was just about to get into that because the trial for Derek Chauvin, the cop who killed George Floyd, is underway right now. And then actually they gave their closing arguments, I believe, today while we're recording it. So I guess the decision should be coming soon and people are bracing for that. How do y'all feel?
I was watching that before we hopped on here. The dude, I don't even know the cop's name. His name is Chauvin, something like that, right?
Yeah, Derek Chauvin.
Yeah. His lawyers are full of shit. He's full of shit. It's a bunch of nonsense. Thank God the people on the defense team for George Floyd are like adequate at their job. They're actually killing it right now. I'm not liking the judge. He's giving me weirdo vibes, but he really is. But like, hopefully, I mean, then again, it's like, two things. It's twofold, and they're both. It might sound like I'm contradicting myself, but one is like, I'm preparing myself for something dumb to happen with the trial, so I don't get mad. But hopefully that doesn't happen, and his family gets justice. But then on the other side, it's like, is that really justice? Because the man's life is still going, whether he's guilty, not guilty. Right. That don't bring George Floyd back, and it's like. Right. That's not that, like, I'm not a big justice guy. Like, if something happens to somebody in my family, I don't care if the person who did it went to jail or something. It's like the person's still dead. So it's like, my thing is all about the prevention. Like, I could really care less about the trial and all that other stuff. It's like, how do we stop this from happening in the first place?
I think I will say this, and I understand that because it's never going to be equal value. When someone loses their life, it doesn't matter what happens after that. They've already lost their life. You know what I mean? Especially if they're your family member. I do think there's value in justice though, and people being held responsible, because that's how you get people to stop doing it. Because if if it was a higher rate of people going to jail and getting convicted of these things, people might think about their actions a little bit more and prevent them actually doing stuff. Right. So I'm big on justice. Like, somebody has to be held responsible for things that go on. It'll never bring back people we've lost, and that's tough. That's tough.
Right. So real quick before we jump into spin cycle and lighten this shit back up, Justice League or the Avengers?
That's a good transition.
Hold up, Avengers, easy.
Yeah. What we talking? We just talking regular and heroes?
Just the heroes, bro. Just the top level heroes. They Batman, Superman.
You're not talking about the movies.
And then no, not the movies, because the movies is no contest.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
there's no contest.
There's no contest. It's definitely Marvel the movies. That's
Justice
tough.
League then. Justice League then.
Yeah.
Strictly off of the characters, Justice League.
All right, so who the top one in Justice League and the top one in like Marvel, the Avengers side?
It would be Superman versus Thor. It would be Superman
probably like Thor or something like that, or Hulk, maybe. I don't know.
All right, so what if one of them niggas got some kryptonite?
Oh yeah,
like Batman had.
It's a rat. They always, the running joke, bro. The running joke is if Batman got prep time, if Batman got any prep time, it's your ass.
It's a rat fact.
You give Batman 3 months of prep time, he beating anybody, bro. He just got.
He be calculating that, Joe. He got the smoke.
He just need a little time to prepare. If you run up on Batman, it's a little,
Get done up.
Right? Because he the only boy out there who an actual human.
Yeah. He don't got no power, so he need to
put his fucking hands on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna move on to the spin cycle. Quick topics, real quick. Slide through them.
Let's get it.
So first, I want to start the show off with rest in peace to Black Rob. Known for songs. Well, his most famous song I think was Whoa, like the Whoa John.
Whoa, yeah.
Sure.
Rest in peace,
Rob, that was my shit. So rest in peace to Rob. Y'all want to talk about Rob real quick, a little bit before we move on?
The only thing I got to say for real is like, again, just rest in peace. And I love that song Whoa. And his verse, I had forgot he was on 24 Hours to Live, but I love that song. And him and DMX, and it was dope seeing him and DMX and him showing love to DMX actually before DMX passed. And then
so it's like a week apart, damn near.
Yeah, that was sad. That's a sad situation. Rest in peace.
Did y'all see any of the situation they was talking about with how like Bad Boy and Diddy, how he had like a GoFundMe that didn't even feel it's cool or none of that?
You got something to say? You got something to say, Cheese? Because this might be an ant rant. I'm gonna keep it very short though.
All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, we not going ant rant. We gonna move on real quick, bro.
I just don't like that, bro. Don't put other people's misfortunes and death on another man. He don't got nothing.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you on that. I hear you on that, bro. I hear you.
That's it.
All right. So when we talk about bread and funny money, let's talk about this nigga Usher in the club throwing throwing fake bands to the strippers.
Usher dollars.
Throwing that Zamunda money. How y'all feel about that shit?
Swag.
I'm about to say, that's genius, bro. I love it. And hold up, let's shoot him some bail too. I think it was a stripper that came out and said that, like he was throwing like his own money, but they did come out and say like he threw. It was like promotional stuff, but he also threw money at the strippers too.
Real money.
He was trying like fraud a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like his money is like his money was fraudulent. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's swag.
All right. So more along the line of the frauds. Let's talk about DJ Mustard got fraud out of some bread by his personal shopper. I'm not too sure about what exactly she was doing, but I know she was supposed to be shopping for him. She was shopping for her. That's what I heard.
I got a little more info in the story. Apparently, that's his personal shopper. So he gives her cars and she picks out his wardrobes and stuff. Apparently, she ran up about like $90,000 in her own personal items. And I guess he figured it out on his next bank statement. So she got away with it for a little bit. But, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. 90 racks?
Yeah, I didn't.
90 racks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I what's the name? I didn't know exactly what happened with this. I just know like she just was trying to steal from him. My thing was this with this situation. I was like, when are celebrities gonna catch on? Because I feel like this happens all the time. Like you lease or you give up control of your finances in some way to someone else who probably a lot of times it'd be people who obviously don't have as much money as you or never seen as much money as you might have or have ever been in as much control. And then they mess up and they steal it. Like when when will they catch on that people do this? Like, it's not a surprise.
I mean, hopefully it's as quick as the strippers caught on the Usher throwing them Usher bucks. But
bro, caught on quick. Quick.
No, I think they probably took a long time because in them strip clubs it'd be dark and you don't know you looking at Usher. You think you looking at you looking at Ben.
She's like, what the hell?
Hold up,
Ben. Bill look brown skin.
Hold up, guy. Is that waves? Is that 360?
Hey, yo, what president is this?
Yeah, he got a beard like that. Hold up.
It's definitely not Obama,
bro. And it's crazy. I feel like that would work. Like if you got like fake bread, like I would never do that though. I would never.
That's crazy. But
so I got two questions for you. So do y'all know how much bread they allege Usher of throwing in that club?
It depends how valuable his bread is though.
You can't tell because it's fake. Yeah, because it's fake. But
that's true.
But they said he threw a significant amount because he was promoting a residency he has in Vegas. Yeah. So apparently it's supposed to be worth something over there. So it's supposed to be promo.
Yeah.
And my one stripper question
wasn't having it.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
My second question was for DJ Mustard shopper chick. Do you know what she was copping with that night for that 90 racks, or like what she was buying?
Clothes.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think he said clothes, designer clothes and all that.
Like what kind of clothes? Oh, no. Damn.
She was buying designer. She ran this shit up with designer.
It wasn't even like important shit. She just wanted some drip.
But they flamed her.
He posted her Instagram name. And if you go on her profile, like she all on her Instagram, she be dripped out. So I guess that's his bread.
But they was, you know what they was saying, bro? I saw a lot of people like killing her. They was like, you stole all that money. And she wasn't dripped out. I don't know nothing about like how she was looking because I don't know. I can't really judge it. But they was like, she wasn't dripped out for all the money she stole. Like they was like,
people just be talking. They don't really know. She could be wearing a T-shirt that costs $7,000. You never fucking know.
That's true. That's very, very true.
Never fucking know. But let me see. What we going next? Oh, so we going to some Philly shit, bro. This shit kind of vile. So, Cheese, you kind of know a little bit more about the tweet about my man Meek. Meek talking about the pH balance.
Yeah, I don't know. It was basically like the Justin LeBoy page where he posts all the funny stuff. And I guess he posted a John that was like, a girl don't want to do nothing with you. It was something talk about pH balance or whatever. And basically it meaning like their pH balance, you shouldn't deal with them. Something like that. Or they don't want to have sex with you. And Meek was in the comments like, yo, pH balance. What's that? It just sounds like an excuse to me.
You better chill before you get burnt.
And everybody was killing him because they was like, this man is a grown man. He don't know what pH balance is. Yeah, I just thought it was funny. I don't really know.
I mean, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
He should know what a pH balance is. He should know what, in general, a pH balance is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you don't got to know, what it means in relation to a woman's, vagina or none of that shit. But you should know what a pH balance is just for you.
And you know what, bro? I challenge that now, bro. Like, we probably should know. We probably should know exactly what that means. Like, we should probably look that up.
With vaginas, yeah.
Yeah, but I think we challenge you guys to look it up and find out your information.
I know there's certain things that you're not supposed to. Obviously you're supposed to clean your fingernails, have clean hands and shit before you touch them down there. There's certain things that just don't mesh. Like, you try and just get spice eggs up in the bedroom. You know how people try to put things on stuff. There's certain things you can't put on things, and just shit like that and shit like that to go into it, bro.
That's real rap. That's real.
I know a little bit. Yeah, I definitely. I don't think I know enough.
Yeah, we no more.
Fellas, do your Googles.
Yeah. That's all you have to say, bro. Just do your Googles, yo. Do your Googles. Meek, do your Googles.
Meek, do your fucking Googles, bro. Stop hopping in the comments and do your fucking Googles.
It's not an excuse, bro. It's not an excuse.
All right, bro. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it Philly. Talk about my man AR ad.
Free ad.
He just got 45. He just got 45. I'm opposed to. I fuck with ad music. I don't know Ab as a person at all. Some of the things he said I fucked with, like some of the values he had I fucked with, but some of the values he had I didn't fuck with. Mm-hmm. So I'm not one of the niggas that be screaming free niggas when they charge with some crazy shit.
True.
Like, one of the joints was murder. One of the charges was murder. Yeah. So I'm not one of them niggas gonna be like, yo, free my bro. He only killed 5 people. Like, both, bro. But I'm sorry that he got them 45 years. I know he probably. That those bodies, whatever happened, came with his line of work.
I can't speak on his case or anything, but the only reason I said the free thing is just because I feel like I was a big fan of OBH. I feel like him and Dark Low were on a real good path, and I always want to see people from the home area win. So I feel like him and Low really were like getting to that point where they were making a lot of noise right behind Meek, and I feel like their past caught up to him. So caught up to Ab. Low, he's still on trial, but hopefully everything works out with Dark Low. But it's you just hate to see talent
wasted. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And not even just talent. I agree, and not even just talent. Your life at this point, because he's about like 30. I think in his late 30s. Yeah. So if you got 45 years, and let's say you do have to do all those years, like you're not getting out to your like 70 or 80. So that's your life.
The cops not playing. For the young guys, that RICO stuff is real. Even if you're not doing it yourself, if you just around people like that, all y'all getting a football number. Like, y'all gotta chill.
Yeah, that's conspiracy stuff is crazy. I would say this, like you said, I agree with you too, Leak. Like, as far as the free thing, I don't really say that as much, but you never want to see somebody like lose their life like that. And that's unfortunate. One thing I did think about AR Ab, though, which I never understood, and not knowing him as a person, but just looking at interviews and his music, like he was very honest, in my opinion, to a fault. Like, he was like honest to a fault. It's like, like some of these things that he will be revealing in Vlad interviews and different things like that. You'd be like, can you actually say this, guys? Like, I don't know if you can actually say this right now.
But that's because we from here. But you got to realize, though, like, if let's say, okay, you get into the game and everybody's doing it and that's how they getting on, you don't necessarily know those people are lying.
Well, first of all, Kyle's from Delaware. That's
very true. That's very true.
I said he's close. That's very true.
I'm rooted though. I got roots. You know what I'm saying? I got roots.
Yeah. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get that out the way. He's from Delaware.
But here's the thing though, and here's what I say to that. A lot of rappers are getting on by boasting and saying they're doing certain things, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of these dudes is lying. In his particular situation, it seemed like everything that we can clearly see now, everything he was saying and admitting to and revealing, he wasn't lying. So most people who would be telling the truth, you wouldn't say it at all. Like, you wouldn't tell the truth. You wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, which I never understood. It was always entertaining, I will admit. It used to be entertaining to watch his videos. But I'd be like, yo, he must not care.
I mean, I guess it's the race to see if you can become legitimate before that stuff catches up with you. So you're playing a dangerous game, and it looked like he just wasn't on the right end of it.
And I guess it never ends up right. It never
No,
ends right.
there's a lot of rappers
Rare.
who the same thing. Had Rollo, a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's all well and good. I mean, not free Ab till he free, but I mean, I'm sorry that man got 45 years. I hope has a good rest of his life as best he can.
He has a pill. Yeah, I think he can get it.
Oh yeah, they do got the pill.
Yeah. Like
you got the pill.
I think when I read the articles and stuff, he was looking into that because that's really his option.
Get that thing cut down at least. Oh, you wrote an article on that, John, right?
Yes, sir. Check out the Link Entertainment. Check out my articles. I definitely wrote about ARAB and I gave my personal opinion on certain things. But again, good luck to him and everything.
All right. All right, my niggas. Oh shit, funny. That's funny. I said that. So the next topic is so Kyrie was mad at Dennis Schroeder for calling him the N-word nigga on the court.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about, dudes you don't know, I guess, on the court calling you nigga? I guess you don't know as well. Because obviously if I did it, it wouldn't be that bad, but it wouldn't be a thing. But if a nigga you don't know, how you feel about that?
You want to lead off, Kyle?
You got it, Ant. You got it.
No, because I'm trying to think.
Niggas playing hot baton.
All right, so I'll say this. I didn't understand it, and I didn't like it. Let's say this. So when they had the game, it was a game. I'm a Laker fan. You know what I'm saying? LA, baby. Laker Nation. So Dennis Schroeder, my guy. When they was in the argument or whatever, you could see, you could watch it in the video. He calls Kyrie the N-word, and then Kyrie just starts flipping out. And what I didn't have a problem with him having an issue with being called the N-word. What I had a problem was when he came onto Twitter and kind of publicly basically bashed Dennis Schroeder for calling him the N-word. And I didn't like it because I was like, you can have your opinions on, us getting rid of the word, in my opinion. That's all in fine. But I thought it was kind of corny to bash another black man for calling you that because we do have that term as a term of endearment, and we may not know how you feel about the word off top. You know what I mean? Like if I call you the N-word and I'm like, yo, what's up? And I don't know that you feel that way. I just don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I agree. I agree entirely with you. So for me, I wouldn't really give a damn if another black man, period, called me a nigga, just because I know that in general, it's a term of endearment for our people, and we don't use it to demean each other. And that's just how the culture is now. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna be going away anytime soon. So, either gonna have to get with it or get lost, or you have to be offended, or just wear a sign around your neck to say, "Hey, don't call me no nigga."
Here's the thing. Now that he's made it clear, then I understand nobody should call him the N-word now because he's made it clear.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then he should have a problem. But my thing is Dennis may not have known, and you
probably didn't.
You know what I mean? And now it's people weighing in on Dennis, and
I see what Kyrie was trying to do. I just think it was poorly executed. I see you're trying to take Kyrie's on his woke shit. He's trying to get people into to be hey, let's stop calling each other that. It's not in terms of endearment. The only reason I thought it was poorly executed is because one, like you guys were saying, we as black people, a lot of us use this word. So if you're not on that, and somebody says that, it's your job to let them know, which he did on the court. But the part that I didn't like is it didn't seem like a message to the kids, or the black people in general, hey, we should stop using this word. It seemed like everybody was asking, why are you so mad? Why'd you get ejected? And you're kind of throwing Schroeder under the bus. Yo, he called me a nigga. You can tell people we shouldn't call ourselves niggas in different ways. You don't got to use Schroeder as the stepping stone to do that. Yo,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, I didn't like that part, but I hear him though. It's a conversation.
It's definitely a conversation.
To kind of go along with just N-word use in general amongst black people. So I know this not even on the outline, but I just thought this while we were talking. So a lot of, I personally, I'm one of them people. I don't like I wouldn't want my girl to call me her nigga. I don't like that shit. You feel me? Because I don't call her my bitch. I don't. You mean I'm not calling her my nigga? She's a nigga too. Obviously, I'm not calling her my nigga. That just feels weird coming out of my mouth. But how do y'all feel about that?
I think for me, it's context. It's always words for me. I think I've always been big on that coming up is your context behind your words. You know what I mean? Sometimes it can be blatant. No matter what you say with a word, the literal meaning, you just shouldn't say it. But Like in that situation, I never liked that either. Like I would never want my girlfriend to call me her nigga, because a lot of times the context behind like girls saying that, I've noticed, it's like, it's never like, it's just never like an uplifting thing. Even if you like, yeah, you're happy that's your boyfriend, when they say that's my nigga, it's just a weird thing to it, the context on it. So I wouldn't like that. But if one of my homies was like, yo, that's my nigga, that's cool. So to me, I think it's definitely, it's a context thing with the word, I think, with me sometimes.
Okay. I agree. I feel like it's all in the context, because it's one thing if my girl come to like, it all depends who you're talking to. If my girl is with a group of her friends who know me well, they know her well, and she's like, oh, my nigga just called me, like, it's jokes. It's not really real. If you was dressing, you don't know, like, that's my nigga, that's weird. If I'm talking to motherfuckers who don't know my girl, like, yo, that's my bitch, that's weird. Wild, it's like all how you say it, what you say, it's all context.
Yeah. And I think also too with your girl too, like I want to be like, I want like call me king or something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be a dick. You know what I mean?
We should start doing that, bro. What's up, kid? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, like my girl gotta call me king. Girl, I want to be like uplifted. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you want to keep it a buck, my name is Malik, and it means king in Arabic. So you mean I get called king every day. I mean, y'all niggas is lean. But anyway, so we doing nigga versus nigga.
Never calling Malik again.
So we talking nigga versus nigga.
I'm never calling you your name again, bro. It's over. It's over, bro.
What you gonna go? Hey, yo, all right,
bro. You should have never let me know that.
Yeah, I gotta figure it out.
All right, bro. My fault.
Your name nigga Garner now.
Real rap, bro. It's over. It's over. You shouldn't have told me that.
All right, nigga. We'll see. Since we having nigga wars, like apparently we having nigga wars on the pod today. We gonna talk about KD versus Shannon Sharp.
Oh man.
Or more broadly, I guess, the media versus like athletes or just entertainment personalities, celebrities in general. Cheese, talk about a little bit what you saw between the back and forth between KD and Shannon Sharp.
Honestly, the only thing I really saw from it, like I guess like Shannon Sharp, I guess the broader point, like you said, Leak, with the athletes versus the media, Shannon Sharp has a job to do, from my opinion, when I'm looking from the outside in. He has a job to do. He has to get on TV every day and somehow make sporting events entertaining for you to just sit there and listen to them talk about. Right. A lot of times basically it's all about the narratives. And I think like him and KD got into it because I guess he said a quote that KD said, and KD came out and said, I didn't actually say that. So they was going back and forth on Twitter, and KD wanted to speak with him directly over social media, and Shannon wasn't trying to do that. So basically my opinion, bro, I think like we're not NBA players. So I don't know how it is to constantly get on social media and probably have a million mentions and people like killing you about the things people say on sports talk shows. So I don't know how that affects people. Me in general, I would try to look at it like, dog, they have a job to do. He don't really mean you no harm, dog. Like he's having, you know what I mean?
I'm going to give you some pushback on that though, Cheese. Because technically we're media, or what we're trying to do is media.
We are media, yeah.
So, okay, let's say we say something on here, right? Let's say we have some information that we feel is correct. We say something about somebody. Somebody addresses us like, hey, that's not true. You don't feel like, even though we have a job to do, you don't feel like you owe that man as another man a conversation, because you might not necessarily mean to affect them, but if you're spreading something that's not true, it's going to affect them because they got to hear about it all day. They got to answer other questions. So it's like, I feel, me personally, if I say something about another man and he comes to me like it's not true, I at least owe him a conversation like, yo, my bad, dog. That's what I heard. That's not real. You want to come on here and explain yourself? I know I got a job to do, but that don't mean I just lie on people with no consequence though.
No, yeah. I think that's the honorable thing to do. I don't know if you owe that. I think you owe the person, in my opinion, to go back on your platform and correct your mistake. I don't know if you owe them a personal conversation about something you said on a TV show. You know what I mean? But it would be the honorable thing to do. I think it would be the honorable thing to do. And here's the thing too. I'm gonna say this before you go, Leak. My thing is like, a lot of the times, like at least with Shannon Sharp and his show Undisputed, he be making, like, you can tell he's playing with a lot of stuff. Like even if he said a false quote, he might say something like, yeah, KD was crying in the parking lot calling Draymond. He doesn't literally mean he was crying in the parking lot. He's joking. But like, I feel like with these athletes, they take it like, you know what I mean? They take it so literal.
I mean, you can get tired of some shit and everything feel personal after a while. So I guess I see both sides. I see both sides, like Chanel. What's wrong with that? That song popped in my head. My fault.
I don't even know that, Joe. I couldn't even back you up on that, Joe.
That sound like a Lil Wayne bar. It sound like a Lil Wayne.
No, that was I think a Frank Ocean John. I heard that shit on the radio.
Frank Ocean, okay.
Yeah, bro, he did.
Okay, Lee.
Culture, bro. But yeah, so moving on. I'm gonna say this one because I don't know what this topic means. This one right here. This rush jump.
The rush jump. Basically today, I can intro if you want to. Or...
Yeah, you do the rush jump. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about on that though.
Yeah, basically $1 million worth of game. Gilly and Wallow podcast came out. They had Kevin Durant as a guest, and they asked him who's his top 5 teammates, like his top 5 best teammates. And he named, off the top of my head, because it should be easy for me, he named Kyrie. He said James Harden. He said Steph. He said Clay. He paused for like 5 or 6 seconds and came back with Ibaka. And clearly, like most hoop fans would do, it was like, ain't you missing somebody, cuz? And they said Russ. And when they said Russ, he was like, yeah, thank y'all for calling me out. I didn't say. But it was a big thing today. Like he didn't name Russ and he forgot to name Russ in his top 5 teammates.
So here's my thing. He was on a team with Russ, but he was on a team with Kyrie Irving.
Mm-hmm. And why you say that? Why do you bring it up?
But give him some quick pushback. I see KD's not the only person who does this. Multiple people, the team they're playing for, they always name their teammates first because that's why I'm rocking.
That's an unwritten rule.
You got to name your current teammates. Yeah,
that's an unwritten rule. But still, so he named his 2 current teammates. He had 3 slots left. He then went on to name Steph and Clay, which makes sense.
Got to.
And
he thought for a couple seconds. And so people on Twitter were like, do you believe that he actually forgot to name Russ? Like, is that possible with how great of a player Russell Westbrook is?
No, I really feel like because they said teammates, he didn't feel like Russ was in his top 5. And only because they corrected him is why he added that shit.
Yeah, that's
because you can't, there's no way. Like you think of the top 5 players you ever played with if you're Kevin Durant, and I'm thinking of all the teams he played for, and you don't think of Russ.
It's no way. I feel the same way. It's no way. What you think? Like you think he legitimately forgot or no?
It's word semantics. They said teammates. They didn't say best players you played with. So he might actually like Ibaka more than Russ, but then when they press the issue, he like, yeah, I look crazy. So let me say Russ.
No, but while I could see that, because I thought about that, but then when they did press him, he was like, I'm tripping. And then he went on. Okay, then he went on after that when they corrected him. He said, I'm going to put Russ 4th and put Clay 5th. So to me, it's like I'm
not mad at that.
I'm not either. But to me, if you're going to do that after the fact, you knew they meant best players that you played with. And how don't you land on a former MVP? Even though they
know what that's about. KD Petty, you know what that's about, bro.
That's what I had. I said maybe he was trying to give Gilly and Wallow a soundbite, but I just was like,
yeah, he was trolling. I feel like KD was trolling.
Yeah,
because you see what's going on. Gilly and Wallow is currently posting Shannon and all because I feel like they all knew that was going to happen. He was going to leave out Russ. All the sports people was going to post it, and they were like, "Oh, how we trolled." Like, yeah, you know what that's about. Yeah.
Not naming Russ is wild though. Yeah, that's wild. And then he didn't. Then I'm like, I guess the thing that killed me was like you thought about it. Like he was like, Ibaka. I'm like, how you forget Russ? Like Ibaka.
Oh, he's a great teammate, bro.
Great teammate. Good guy.
Great teammate. Good guy. Good guy.
They used to get it in together in OKC. But KD plays for the Nets now, and one of his teammates. I mean, they just acquired this man. Actually, he's retiring. LaMarcus Aldridge. A lot of good years in the league with the Spurs. A lot of good leagues in the year, not a lot of good leagues in the year, but a few good years with Portland. And then he got to the Nets, obviously. And I think he had a heart problem, some heart murmur, heart issues, and a regular heartbeat, something like that. The last game he played, he had a regular heartbeat or something. And he decided it was his last game, decided to retire rather than, because we got horror stories like Hank Gathers. I got a homie from Philly named Geedy. He just collapsed one day on the court because his heart was.
Yeah, I didn't know that happened though, Marcus. That's crazy.
Yeah. You knew he retired though, right, Ant?
No.
You didn't know he retired?
No, I didn't hear anything about this, bro. I was in Arizona, the last 4 days. Did this happen in the last 4 days?
You was on your Django shit. You didn't hear nothing.
This happened in the last 4 days?
It was recently. It may have been the last 4 days. It was recently, but
within the last week.
Yeah, it was definitely in the last week.
I didn't hear any of this.
Yeah. I think that's crazy. I mean, I like LaMarcus Aldridge. Like you said, he was tough, and I think he was a little underrated too. And I definitely, as a hooper for me, I definitely studied this game. That turnaround jumper, you know what I mean? That shit was cash. Nice. He used to give people buckets. I think I kind of related into that. Like, I've never been injured before, so like crazy, like really bad. So I can only imagine, like, if I ever would have suffered, God forbid, knock on wood, a crazy injury, how that would shake me a little bit. Like, I'll be shaken up. Like, I need to chill, especially with me getting older, where like I'm not, we getting older. Like, so it's like, if a crazy injury happened to me now, I feel like I'll be like super shook.
Kyle, how old are you, bro?
I'm 26. I'm 26.
You're not getting older. You're 26. Shut up.
Well, technically, we get older every day, bro.
I mean, yeah, but you know what the fuck I mean, bro. Like,
no, what I'm saying is, go ahead.
No. What you saying, bro? What you saying?
What I was saying was like I'm not in college. I'm not a college hooper anymore. So like for me, when I play basketball, it's definitely more on a leisure type time. So
you only saying that because you got hurt the other day, though, bro. You only saying that because you messed your calf up.
We're gonna keep it on the low. We're gonna keep that on the low.
Oh yeah, don't fuck.
Chill. We chilling.
My man healthy. You mean shiny?
Yeah, in general, bro, I would be nervous and shook. So I can understand like the scary situation with that.
I can respect that, Cheese. I can respect that. But
go ahead.
But
I was just saying, as me figuring this out, shout out to LA. I always thought he was an underrated player.
Oh, that man, LA, like you know him. You out of
right.
My guy, LA. Shout out to him.
You know what this story made me think about? Remember when Chris Bosh retired a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Just about to say that, bro.
It's super similar.
But really shout out to both of them that they could figure it out before it became a situation like other people that we've seen where they figure out too late. Like, so thank God to them, they still got their health. They both, him and Chris Bosh both made a lot of money. Hopefully they can find something they like outside of basketball.
Take care of their family and chill.
Real rap.
Thank God you figured it out now.
Real rap.
That's crazy.
I mean, we was already just talking about this a little bit. So I guess we can just continue to talk about some bigger NBA injuries, some more current Jones. That's going on. I know Bron not playing, and LaMelo not playing, so SportsCenter been kind of lame lately.
That's why they lying on my man KD. They don't got no stories.
They fishing.
Yo, they trying anything. They reaching. Yeah, that's true. For me, I think it's kind of like, dang, this season has so much potential. We still have the playoffs to go through, but it has so much potential to be crazy. Because I feel like, go ahead, bro.
Laundromat episode 1, bro. Remember what we were saying about the COVID thing and them rushing the season? It didn't happen when we said it then. That's literally what's happening now, bro. They had the championship and they tried to rush into this season and fit everything in 52 games. Everybody's getting hurt. Yeah. We literally had our first Laundromat episode. We had this conversation. We were like, bro, you can't rush them on the court. That's actually crazy that it's coming full circle.
That's true. You can't. It's craziness. And like I was saying, I thought the teams this year were so like competitive. Like a lot of teams are stacked with like equal talent, it seems. So like injuries is like, it's like the basketball guys they killing us right now.
Well, not Brooklyn. Brooklyn fucking cheating on paper.
But they all hurt too. KD just went out. He just came.
If they wasn't though, they'd be cheating on paper. I'm just saying, that's all I was saying.
I disagree.
They might be hurt.
I think they have so? On paper, like you said, on paper, they're pretty talented. But I think it's a lot of other teams like the Lakers. I thought the Denver before the Jamal Murray ACL, they were loaded.
Denver was scary.
Sixers got talent. I think like it's a pretty competitive league now. I don't even know if we can say that in my opinion, Brooklyn wasn't the runaway favorite if everyone was healthy. Like
this might have been one of the most competitive years in a minute.
Exactly. That's how I felt.
For the injuries, yeah.
But in any case, it's our year, and that's all I'm saying, bro.
Let's go Sixers. MVP.
Fuck out of here.
Sixers.
Fuck out of here, man.
Cheese, you want to end this joint off with the draft, John?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, the 96 NBA draft on NBA TV, it was a documentary on it. And I don't know why, but I'm always like hyped to say the 96 NBA draft was the best draft ever. And this documentary, if y'all two haven't checked it out, anybody watching the podcast, check that joint out. It was a crazy talented draft. This joint had AI, number 1, Stephon Marbury, Jermaine O'Neal, Kobe, like Ray Allen, Steve Nash, Derek Fisher, my cousin Malik Rose. Shout out my guy Malik Rose. He was in that joint. And there was a couple other people, Zilgauskas, Ben Wallace. It was crazy. I wanted to ask y'all, what did y'all think? Like, what's your favorite NBA draft, or what's the top NBA draft for y'all?
I like 96. I think maybe the most competitive is 03.
To compete with 96 as far as being the best?
Yeah.
Well, the
It's a
reason
little
84
top heavy, but
is 84 on here because that's the year it was Jordan and them, right?
That's MJ.
Jordan, Hakeem,
Sam Bowie and them.
Yeah. Barkley. Was Barkley in that? Barkley was in that, wasn't he? I think Barkley was in that. I think it's Chuck, Jordan, Stockton, and it's in Hakeem. I think it's those four. Yeah, it's in four. Yeah. They
was Clyde in that joint?
Clyde was before.
He was a little older. He was a little older.
It was one joint between 96 and 03 that was underrated though. I forget which year. I think it was the late 90s. They had a lot of good people.
Maybe 98. Is that with Vince?
I think it was 98. Yeah, it was like Vince and all them. That was all right. KG, I think. Like, yeah.
Well, KG was earlier. The joint with KG was earlier. I think I put on 2011 on there because I think it's Blake, Harden. I think Steph is in that joint.
Yeah, that's that draft.
Yeah, that joint is a sleeper as far as the more recent joints
Brandon Jennings, the GOAT.
Yeah,
that's the best, most recent draft, I guess. The 2011 joint for now.
That joint is crazy.
But
that joint is crazy.
I don't think we can rank that joint against the 96 or 03 joint because a lot of the 2011 players are still playing. Like a lot of their best, the top players are still playing, and like all those other careers are. Except for like LeBron and Carmelo.
Anybody else?
LeBron, Melo, Wade, Bosh.
Wade retired.
Crazy.
No, I'm talking about they're still playing though.
They're still playing. Yeah. So we pretty much know what their careers are. Yeah, we pretty much know.
That class is starting to retire. So Bosh is out of here. Melo is on like his last couple years.
They're not starting. It's over. It's only them. It's over.
It's just Bron and
Melo, Bron.
And Vince Carter just ended the 96 draft. He was or 98 draft, last one of that shit.
Yeah.
Wait, was Vince Carter with AI in them in 96?
No. He was 98.
A little after.
I was about to say.
Bro, 96. Did y'all see the documentary? Y'all should watch it.
I didn't see the doc, but I know the draft very well.
That John I was like, damn, bro, they had so many people. I mean, we haven't even talked about Kobe like that. Kobe was in that draft. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was Kobe.
Number 13, too.
Peja Stojakovic, too. It's like, you could just keep going. I was like, dog, this John is crazy. But,
96 John for sure.
Yeah, man. So I guess that wraps up the hoop stuff, man. We got anything else, man? What we did you want to? Oh yeah, Leak. We can finish off with this. You definitely want to talk about the movie.
Oh yeah, bro. Hold up. So we talked about this. I don't know if we talked about it on the last pod or after. But
we was off air. We was off
air. We was on camera though. So Ant saw this joint first. I'm talking about Godzilla versus Kong. Whichever way it go, that shit was horrible. Okay. Horrible, bro. So I watched it on HBO Max at the crib, but I wasn't about to go nowhere and waste my time getting dressed and all that shit to go see the movie. I knew it was gonna be bad, right? So it started off. You mean I'm not gonna spoil it in case nobody saw it, but it started off basically how I thought. You mean monkeys can't swim? That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Hey yo.
I think we all knew that,
bro. Yeah. But bro, the shit that was crazy for me is the movie called Godzilla versus Kong. Who the flying fuck was the big robot boy? Where did he come from?
He was Robot Godzilla.
Did you ever I was watching the movie and never really saw where was a good part to bring that in and introduce it. And it just popped up on screen, knocking buildings over.
Yeah. Well,
they did too much.
For that whole movie that's just what it was. It was no. Here's the thing. I was like you, Leak. I went to see that John. I didn't have high expectations for it. So I went to go see. I did go to the theater to go see it because I felt like this movie was the only type you needed to enjoy this movie at a theater where like it was sound effects and shit because that was the only way the movie was going to be good. The plot is come on, dog. It's a giant, you know what I'm saying, dragon fighting an ape. It ain't so much you're gonna get from that.
That shit was poop on a stick.
Godzilla was treating him till they brought the robot in. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
He was the Debo of the movie for sure. And then when they, like you said, when they brought that robot, they had to go jumping. Like it was just like they had to roll.
They had to get together. They did. then they dapped each other up at that. Man, hey yo,
like niggas was like this and left.
So it's like, all right. So let me actually let's bring it to us then. Would y'all do that? Like, let's say, like, would you like? Let's say you and somebody rumbling. And somebody just come out of nowhere, just start whipping one of y'all ass. Would you team up with the boy you was just rumbling to? Yeah,
because in the movie he whooping both of y'all ass, so y'all got to team up for the greater good.
So if me and Ant if me and some random nigga rumbling and some boy come up, it's just close out both of us. We gonna get up and whoop his ass.
Did y'all finish y'all fight? Because I thought they should have just finished the fight. No, it was over there.
That's a good question, though.
We bond over the ass whooping.
But you saw how they looked at. You saw how they looked at each other at the end.
No, No, I saw how Kong looked at him like, nigga, I don't want no smoke. Kong was looking at him.
He was like, oh no. Zilla looked him up and down like, yo, you still want it? Nah, all right, I'm gonna holler at you.
I'm good.
Holler at you. But nah, speaking on that though, real quick before we wrap up, of HBO Max, they put out Coming to America 2. They did King Kong versus Godzilla. They had a bunch of shows, original shows that came out. So let's say COVID ends tomorrow, right? Everybody's free to do what they want. Everything's open back up to normal. Are y'all fucking with this new thing of movies coming out on platforms you can watch it in the comfort of your own home, or do you miss the movie theater vibe?
I'm heavy rocking with the like the Johns you can watch at home.
Yeah, the streaming is beautiful because you get the option. Like they still are in the movies, but I can watch it at home without having to steal it offline, which I was gonna do anyway.
And I'm gonna be honest too, I think I'm a little like jaded, like because when I went to the movie theater, I think COVID has kind of conditioned me. I was like, that's a little dirty in this gym.
But I'm just saying, take that out of your mind though. Take that out of your mind though. Do you think being at the movies, like even pre-COVID, makes a movie experience better? Do you think there can be a good movie, but if you watch it at your house, it takes away from the movie?
No, a good movie is a good movie.
A good movie is a good movie.
A theater can make a bad movie good.
That's what I'm yeah. And that's why I went to the theater to see this movie. I knew it was a bad movie from the rip, but I was like, maybe if I'm in a theater, it's loud, it's monkey fighting a dragon, I might be rocking with it a little bit more. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. I can see
that, bro.
That's a good quote. A movie theater can make a bad movie good. We can end on that, Joe.
We can definitely end on that, man. So again, it's the Laundromat Show. You can check us out on all the social media platforms, and you can get the podcast on everywhere where podcasts are available. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. And then I'm K Rose.
And McKee.
Your guy, let's go.
We out.